you doing? My name is Jay and welcome to Jay Airlines. I am so glad that you chose us for your first class flight experience. We are a very luxurious airline from first class to economy. We like to give our clients a taste of luxury. So I'm so glad that you chose us. I'm just going to walk you through what's going to happen. Firstly, I'd like to say that I will be your personal flight attendant for this evening. So if you need anything at any moment, there's a button located, a red button on the right side of your chair. You just press it and I will be at your service. Aside from that, let's just talk a little bit about the flight. This is a Boeing aircraft, which means it's quite big. So we've got a lot going on. The bathroom is located on the right hand side, straight down. Before you enter business class, you will see a little box indicating the bathroom. If it is in red, it means it is busy. If it is green, it means it's available. Now, this is a non-smoking flight. So, oh, you're not a smoker. That's good, that's good. Okay. So this flight is going from Los Angeles, USA to Port Alfred, South Africa. So it is going to be a bit of a long flight. However, don't worry, we've got a lot of things for you. So hopefully time will pass by really fast. Now let's go over some of the amenities in this flight. So on the right hand side, you will find a small little cabinet. And inside you'll find a small bag with some toiletries, things like toothpaste, a toothbrush, floss, an earbud, basic things. So in case you need to brush your teeth, floss, maybe you eat something a little bit scratchy, we've got you covered. Aside from that, we have a pair of headphones if you wanted to watch TV, listen to a podcast, listen to some ASMR, it's up to you. And then we have a pair of socks. So I will tell you that this flight gets quite cold. And because at this time of year it's quite cold in Los Angeles, it's going to stay cold inside. The oven pressure gets very cold, especially as we go cruising higher and higher. And South Africa is quite warm, so as we get there, it will get a bit more warm, but the cabin pressure, it's very cold. So I would suggest wearing socks. A lot of people wear socks because the floor is carpet, so that helps a lot. There's also a blanket if you feel cold, and a tiny pillow for you, a neck pillow. Some of our favorite things on flights. So aside from that, let's talk about a little bit about the weather. So it is quite cold, and we're looking at it being quite clear once we take off. If you are worried about takeoff, sit back and relax. Don't stress. It's going to be a very smooth takeoff. The captain is very skilled and she knows exactly what she's doing. Other than that, if you have any questions, let me know. I will see you after takeoff. But don't forget to buckle your seatbelt. And good evening, everybody. This is your captain speaking. Tonight we will be flying from Los Angeles to Port Alfred, South Africa. We hope you enjoy this flight. This is a night flight and it's going to be quite long. So sit back, relax, and let our flight attendants help you out. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff. I'm back. How was that takeoff? Wasn't as rough as you thought, hey? Well, it's a quick thing and we're back in the air. So let's get into the really fun part of this, which is the snacks. Because we are landing in South Africa, we're trying to incorporate some of the snacks from there and specifically to that region. So let me get you in with some of the goods. So first, I'm going to start off with something basic but very new, I'm sure. So this here's something that I don't think people see often. It is a cheese and sweet chili taste. And this is quite popular actually. The brand is Walats, and they actually make really interesting flavors. I'll show you the next one. It's very new, very different to what you'll see, and they taste great. They're very similar to sambas, if you've heard of sambas, and they're basically normal crisp chips, whatever you call it. I really enjoy them, and I'm sure you will too. They do have quite a high calorie count if you know, worried about that or on that side. So I would say, if you thinking of that, this is probably not the best option, but it is a very delicious option nonetheless. So yeah, I mean, these are out of the ordinary potato chips. Very interesting. I know a lot of newcomers to the country really have different opinions on some of the snacks, so it's very interesting to see their reaction when they do eventually decide to try it. So the next flavor is fruit chocolate. However, we do have a sweet vinegar and a jalapeno flavor, and those are one of the newer ones that are out. Ones that you don't see very often. They are very, how would I say, very delected to the taste buds. So you've got to have an acquired taste for them. Not necessarily for everybody, but nonetheless very, very delicious. And so this is also a basic flavor. I think we see this quite often, especially around the world. You can find it everywhere. So this is just a basic flavor that we keep, just so that you're familiar with something. But yeah, I really enjoy these, and you probably will too. Now let's get down to the really interesting goods. So what I've got is Mr. Sweets, and these are sour worms. They are kosher and halal if you are worried about that. They are also very low kilojoules. They help with nausea as well. I know some people have the airplane motion sickness thing going on. This really helps with that because it's sour. It's got that zing that kind of brings you out of the nausea phase. We actually really love this on board. They're great for children, even babies, and it's I would say a favorite. We also have, if you're more of the sweet side, strawberries. These are not sour. They are very delicious. These are more high in terms of the calories because they're much more sweeter, but nonetheless very chewy, so you might want to use the floss located just over there if you do decide to go with these. Very good choice, very delicious, like I said. Okay, let's go to something a little bit more. We have the ultimate lemon cream red label, and these are delicious. They go very well with a cup of tea or coffee. They will put you right to sleep. sleep on this night flight. And of course they are delicious. They come in small packages, hence, you know, there's no mess really. They're very clean and tightly wrapped individually inside, which makes them perfect when traveling with children, when wanting just something easy, an easy snack. And we love them. It's a country favorite, it's a canine favorite. They're very attractive also with the red covering, so it really draws your attention. So yeah, I think these are great for you. They're also halal and kosher as well. I think you need them. So I'm just gonna leave them over here. We're gonna move on to another fan favorite. These are called toppers. They are very cheap but also very delicious. If you find yourself landing and looking for something that's quickly accessible, these are it. They go great with coffee, Milo, hot chocolate. Also, if you notice, there's a baker here. He's the one who bakes all these biscuits basically. Guest we have appearing today is actually a very tiny guest. This is a 200mm Cappy, and he's in the flavor orange. Very cute, very small. We usually keep these for quick energy boosters. It's usually what we use during the early parts of the morning when we land, because we find that a lot of people get very tired around the morning time. They actually have more energy at like around 12ish, because they're on a flight. It's very exciting. And then when it comes to time to land, so around 5-6 o'clock, people are very tired. So this just gives them a little bit of a boost. So if you are one of those people that get very tired in the morning, you're not a morning person maybe, and you know you're gonna need a little bit, this is the one for you. And they are very delicious. They come in small packages so you can drink them quickly. It's kind of an in and out thing. The bottle is 100% recyclable, so you just twist it, throw it in the bin. So like that, it's very, very friendly. They're also cute for children that are drinking. The bottle just entertains them sometimes. Yeah, we think that they are so cute, and they're very space friendly. You know, big flight, we don't have enough space, so they are very space friendly for us. Another thing that we have that's actually very popular is the Switch brand. This is a limited edition watermelon mint. This is also for a little bit of energy when we come close to landing, things like that. These are really delicious, but they are also very high caffeinated, so you might wanna give it a minute before you have an entire bottle. I wouldn't suggest these for children. I wouldn't suggest these for people who have sugar or diabetes or any heart regulatory problems. These are more for just people on the go, something like a Red Bull, things like that. They are very highly caffeinated, but they are very, very nice. Sometimes we share them around the cabin when it's eventually time for us to wake up, and they're good. So I will leave one with you, and if you don't feel like you need it, you can just leave it and I will take it after you leave. Aside from these, we do also have a few of these. We call them targeted soothes. The brand is Halls. They are very strong, but the reason why we keep these is for specific type of people. Actually, I'm going to tell you exactly who we keep them for. So we have a red one, a blue one, and a black one. And the black one is actually very much more stronger than the blue one. So this depends on you. So we keep these because some people complain about inner ear ringing. And so because these are really strong, they distract them from, sometimes they develop a little bit of ear pain as we're going through the flight. So this helps. The blue one is very good for throats. So what happens is, sometimes because of the aircon and because of the temperature inside the airplane, you've got to keep it very regulated, and sometimes it can get very, very cold. And so these kind of help the nose and the throat and sometimes even the ears just to feel a little bit better. They are very strong. Actually, I don't, they're more of lozenges, but they're regarded as sweets, but they are very, very strong. So I'm just going to leave one with you. You can give it a shot even if you don't have any of those effects. Sometimes it's just good to feel a little bit fresh. They give you that fresh feeling because it's a bit stronger, icy, things like that. So I'm glad that we've gotten all the snacks out of the way. Let me just bring one more thing. So what I do have, if you are interested in getting some sleep, is some coffee. But these are decaf coffees, and they're actually very, very warm flavors. So I firstly have the double decadent, and this one is the popular one on our flight. They're Nescafe. We just pop them in with some water and milk. If you want some extra sugar, you can do that. And we pop them in, and they give you a melty. This one specifically tastes like melted marshmallows. That's the only way I can describe it. They taste like melted marshmallows. It is really good. And then I have a salted caramel flavor. Now I'm sure you know what salted caramel tastes like, but I want you to imagine salted caramel with a vanilla and a vanilla ice cream with a vanilla essence kind of mixture. So why I say vanilla ice cream and essence is because even though they're the same, the ice cream has thick milk and the essence is like very strong, and it's like mixed into this. I swear, it is super indulgent but tasty. If you've tasted salted caramel gelato, this is like a hot chocolate version. They are really, really good. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I would make it for you. So other than that, if you need anything, don't hesitate to call me or just beep the button. Aside from that, if you cannot find sleep tonight, there are certain things that you could do. So in front of you is located a small screen. You could watch TV, you could stream Netflix, you can stream YouTube. This is a Wi-Fi accessible plane, so there are certain websites that you could go on to. There is a series of podcasts, movies, and a very good list of ASMR videos as well. If you looking to sleep, you can also access the route and see how far we are, and just where we off. And the closer we get to landing, the more anxious I'm sure you will be getting. So that might help to find out exactly what happens. Apart from that, I've had a lovely time with you, and I can't wait to see you in the morning. I would just like to remind you to have your breakfast selection ready so that I could serve it to you right on time. If you would like it earlier, just buzz in and I will come through with it. It is a great selection, and I'm sure you'll find something that you love. Thanks for all the pleasantries today, and I really enjoyed meeting you.